I decided that I'll just erase that video and do it over and just read something simple about making of a slave. And I just do pieces of it about time. I want to try to make the video and just make the video and make it short and to the point. I mean, make it to the point. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can do a lot of reading, and a lot of times regular reading itself boring. It's interesting that that happens though, because when people are, if you on here beefing and in a bunch of mess, people will sit right in here and they will entertain that all day. Yep. The breaking process of the African woman. Then take the female and run a series of tests on her to see if she will submit to your desire willingly. Test her in every way because she is the most important factor for good economic. If she shows any sign of resistance and submitting completely to your will, do not hesitate to use the bull whip on her to extract last bite of the last bite of bitch out of her. Take care not to kill her, for in doing so you spoil good economic. When in complete submission, she would turn off, she would turn, she would train her offspring in the early years to submit to labor when they become of age. What I did, I just deleted the whole video and I said I'm gonna start over and just make everything short to the point. And just I'm gonna do a lot of reading, but I want to like do it and like get to the point. Let me read that part again. The breaking process of African woman. Then take the female and run a series of tests on her to see if she will submit to your desire willingly. Test her in every way because she is the most important factor for good economic. If she shows any sign of resistance in submitting completely to your will, do not hesitate to use the bullwhip on her to extract the lust bite a bitch out of her. Take care not to kill her, for in doing so, you spoil good economics. When in complete submission, she would train her offspring in the early years to submit to her labor when they become of age. Understand, let's make a slave. Understanding is the best thing. Therefore, we shall go deeper into this area of the subject matter concerning what we have produced here in this breaking process of the female nigger. We have reverse relationships in her natural uncivilized state. She will have a strong dependency on the uncivilized nigger male. She will have a dependency on the uncivilized nigger male, and she would have a strong dependency on the uncivilized nigger male, and she would have a limited protective tendency toward her independence. Male offspring would raise the female offspring to be dependent like her, natural, and provide time with this balance. We reverse nature by brutalizing and pulling one civilized nigger apart and bull whooping the other to the point of death, all in her presence. This is how they make slaves, by her being left alone, unprotected with the male image. Male image destroyed the ordeal caused her to move from her psychological dependent state to a frozen independent state. In this frozen psychological state of independence, she would raise her male and female offspring in reverse roles. For fear of the young man's life, she would psychologically train him to be mentally weak and dependent, but physically strong. Because she has become psychologically independent, she will train her female offsprings to be psychologically independent. What have you gotten? Let's make a slave. You got the nigger woman out from you got the nigger woman out from and the man behind scared. This is a perfect situation for sound sleep and economics. Before the breaking process, we had to alertly alert on ground at all times. Now we can sleep soundly, for out of frozen fear, his woman stand guard for us. He cannot get past her infant slave process. He is a good tool now ready to be tied to the horse at a toddler age, at a tender age. By the time a nigger boy reaches the age of 16, he is soundly broken and ready for life sound efficient work and reproducing of a unit of good labor force. Yep. So this is what they wanted to do. We breed two nigger males with two nigger females. Then we take the nigger males from them, keeping them moving and working. Say the one nigger female bear a nigger female, and the other bears a nigger male. Both nigger females being without the influence of the nigger image, frozen with an independent psychological, and will raise their offspring into reverse position. The one with the female offspring will teach her to be like herself, independent and negotiable, and we negotiate with her through harm by her and negotiating at her will. The one with the nigger male offspring, she being frozen with a subconscious fear for his life, will raise him to be mentally dependent and weak, but physically strong. In other words, body over mind. She will be physically strong. In other words, body over mind. That means he in a state where he can't use his mind. See, that's the best way the white man can get you, is to get you up here in your mind. Once he got you in your mind up here, then he got you. Yeah. So making of a slave. And I would say How did the black man and the black woman become weak? How did the black man and the black woman become weak? That's what I named the video.